welcome to the channel. My name is Matt and this is the Gaming Corner. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the Sega Master System and the games I picked up for that unit.
This is the Gaming Corner. I have gas.
No, this is not called This is the Gaming Corner. I have gas. It's not called that, Lizzie. Sheesh, kids nowadays. Alright. So, in today's episode, or video, or whatever you want to call these things, we're going to be talking about my Sega Master System. And I'm going to be showing you what games I picked up for it. Gameplay will pop up in this corner. And that, so let's go ahead and start this off. Now, the first game that I got, or one of the games that I got, you'll be seeing the gameplay footage come up over here from the EMU, from the emulator, from the Fusion emulator, because this one would not work on my, I can't think right now. This one would not work on my Retron 5. Why, I don't know, but whatever. But it is Putt and Putter. Now, this game, as you can see from the gameplay footage coming on up, this is a mini golf game. It's mini golf. It's easy. It's pretty fun. I also have this one on my Game Gear. So, Putt and Putter was one of them I picked up. The next game. I'm not sure where this gameplay footage came from. Might also be from the emulator. Might not. I don't remember. But this one is Bank Panic. Now, this one, it does make it look like, when you see the gameplay footage coming up here, that you're going to be using, you know, the light gun phaser. You are not. It is all done off the controller. The down, when you push down on the D-pad, it shoots to the guy on, well, looking at it this way, why you have to stand the other way, but it'll be shooting to the guy on this side. You know, kind of facing your right is what I'm trying to do here. Button 1 will shoot the guy in the middle. Button 2, shoot the guys on the other end. So, that's how that works. In my case, it would be looking at my screen here, it'd be this side, middle, here. This one is actually a lot of fun. It's pretty simple. The idea is to just shoot as many bad guys as you can, bank robbers, and, you know, collect enough money and all that as you go trying to save the bank. This next one, gameplay footage will be coming from the CRT TV. I did manage to find where the gameplay footage was from my Sega Genesis video, so you'll see some really bad colors in this one. But this is a multiple card game, and it is Trap Shooting, Marksman Shooting, and Safari Hunt, and I put those in the opposite order. These are 3 light phaser games. Helps to have the CRT for this. I do. I have it. Now, that one, as you can see from the gameplay footage, just shooting stuff. That one is off of the list of games from 1986, which I'll pop up maybe over here, that I still need to complete, that I didn't realize I didn't have and stuff like that. I don't know if that combo cart ever came out in the US, so no clue. This next game, you're just going to watch gameplay demo footage of it because I'm not able to play it because I don't have the Sega Sports Pad, but it is Great Ice Hockey. So I am after the Sports Pad. I do need to get that. You can see the demo footage from up here. It's a hockey game. It's another one that I needed to complete my list, so. Alright, this next game. I watched, I don't remember who it was playing this game, and I really wanted to get my hands on it. I still need to get the Genesis version of this game, but it is Aliens 3. Now, if anybody's wondering about Aliens 3 here, I saw the question pop up. You can see the gameplay footage over here. I saw a question pop up if PAL games, which this is, works on the regular Master System. They do. These work fine. Basically, all these games you're seeing coming up that I'm showing you are all PAL region games. That's where I'm finding all these at. That's where I'm buying them from. And they work perfectly on my North American Master System. So I have no issues with that. The next game. Now this is one that I had to get. I'm a huge fan of the movie series, and that the Sega CD has probably the best version of this game, but it is the Terminator. Had to get this one. I got this one along with Aliens 3, so I got 2 movie games right away. Is it spectacular? No, not really. It is still fun. I'm enjoying it. But the Sega CD version is 100 times better than this, or even the Genesis version. The Sega CD version is the way to go if you're going to play the Terminator. Now this next game you're about to see, this one kind of shocked me the way this one is done. This one is probably closer to the arcade than the Genesis version. The Genesis version was redone, completely different. Well worth it though, if you've never played it, well worth it. This is part of the, I guess you could say, Shinobi series. And it is Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. I do consider the Shadow Dance games to be part of the Shinobi series. You might not, I do. This one, watch this gameplay coming up over here. This reminds me more of the arcade than the Genesis version does. It definitely has the character sprite, that's the arcade, all that. Reminds me a lot more of the arcade version of the game. And do I think this was worth the money? Yes. This is a lot of fun. I haven't even beat the first boss yet, but I'm enjoying this version of Shadow Dancer. That leaves, well, I would say the last one on the list, but when it comes to cartridge games, it leaves the last cartridge game that was a must-buy for me. I loved this game when I was younger. I don't know if I had it on the Master System before, or if it was on my Genesis, or if it was on an old computer, but I remember the game quite well, and I really needed to go and get it. I saw it on one of the guys where I bought some of these other ones from, and it is Marble Madness. I don't know what it is about this game in particular. I just love the Marble Madness puzzle game. I've always enjoyed playing it and still do to this day. I never even made it through round 2 in this game. Kept dying at this point. But there's something about Marble Madness that is just addicting to me and a whole lot of fun. Alright, that is going to leave us with 2 more games to talk about. And my daughter making fart noises yet. So these last 2 games, I was trying to test out something with the Master System. I do have Japanese Master System games, or Sega Mark III. I can get those to work on my North American Genesis and my Japanese Genesis without a problem because I have an adapter for them. But then a question popped up in my head. What about Japanese card games? Can I get the card games to work on my Master System? And if so, you know, I'm going to have to start buying some. So the first one I bought, I got for really cheap. It is a Sega My Card Mark III. So this technically is the Master System from Japan. This thing works fine, as you can see from the gameplay up here. Perfect. The gameplay you're watching, I actually did off of the power base converter on my Genesis I have hooked up over here at my computer. It works fine. I popped into the Master System, works fine there too. Comes up perfectly. So this, being only I think $9 when I bought it, well worth it. It's the second game that's in my hand. I did a little bit of research, but I didn't do enough research because I heard that the Sega Master System can play the, I think it's SC-1000 games and that, or SC-2000, 1000, whatever, the older My Card games from the older Sega units. And technically that's true, as long as it's not the North American one. There's something in the BIOS that locks these games out. So I bought Zip Eraser. Can't play it. Now this is my own fault. You will see some gameplay footage pop up over here because I do have a multi-cart that I use it on. And plus, in order to buy this, I want to make sure I actually like the game, so I played it through an emulator first. This game is fun, so I had to get the real thing. But now it's got me with a second problem. Does not work on my North American Master System. So I just purchased a Japanese Sega Mark III that this should work on. If not, I do know there's one other part I might need to get my hands on, and that will be off my next paycheck. But this game, you watch the gameplay, there's something about this game, I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I love this one. But alright, that was it for my Master System pickups. That is really getting my Master System collection going quite well. I'm quite happy with that. And I can't wait for the Japanese Sega Mark III to get here. It's definitely going to be a yellowed system. It's not the greatest looking. I had to pick up some other cables for it and stuff just to make it work. But can't wait for it to get here. Can't wait to hook it up. It's going to be so nice having that one here too, so I can continue buying Japanese Master System games and that were not released in the US. And it's going to be a blast. Alright everybody, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank everybody who has signed up recently. Thank my daughter for all the fart sounds she likes to make while I'm doing this. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.